Hey guys, it's Chris, just doing a little vlog. This will be comedy vlog number 5. Update from just how things are going. Alright, so I just finished up Seesaw. I know I kind of look like mutated silly putty right now, but that's just my lens. At least I hope. I don't know, yeah, tonight went good, I just got through the hosting, got done. We actually finished pretty early. We finished before 10 p.m., like around 9:45-ish, so 9:50, so that wasn't too bad. The winner, good old Brad Golby won, so that's pretty cool. He's been improving quite a bit. And I'm pretty happy to see him, improve as well on the Vegas comedy scene. So that was that's really good. Yeah, because he's got a good vibe, good stage presence. So I'm definitely glad to hear that. Yep, I'm at Center for Science and Wonder. That's where I just did a little hosting because they pretty much needed someone single for Valentine's Day to host for tonight. So I did a lot of my self-deprecating stuff. Some of my jokes went well. Most of them were just kind of I think it's because they've heard a lot of my jokes before, and it was pretty much it was a lot of old comics that came out. So I went up there, I did it, but at the same time it's just I'm not one of those guys who just wants to settle for I want to go up there and make people crack up anytime, regardless of their comics. And I want to really work for each and every one of those laughs that they have. So I'll be honest, I am a little bit kind of disappointed about that. I am disappointed I didn't get the better reaction than I think I probably should have. But just gotta keep going with it. Gotta get used to hosting. Gotta get used to when your material doesn't work, so you can know how to make it work. So, but it's it's always a little bit rough tonight, especially on Valentine's Day, just because well, all my humor is self-deprecating humor that I do most of the time. A lot of it too is just me kind of just I feel bad that I kind of riff so much on myself sometimes when I do a lot of my comedy, just because it's while it is an exaggeration of a lot of my faults and my character and stuff, it's at the same time I just kind of wish that kind of wish it was a little bit better, I was improving, changing it a little bit more in a different direction. And I think sometimes when I do all my material, I stay so much into that character and stuff that's kind of people just kind of know where it's gonna go. So it's I gotta kind of find a way to twist it around or surprise it a little bit more. So that is definitely something that I gotta work on. I know I just look like a total creeper in this video. I'm literally looking at my reflection right now on this phone. I'm just I look like a total creeper. Alright, but yeah, it definitely wasn't the best, as much as I wanted it to be, but, it happens. I just gotta, just keep working on it, keep hustling, get ready for Uncle Clyde's, coming up over on, coming up on March 6th, so, I'm gonna be, working on that. Gotta get my stuff together, and, yeah, that's gonna be my biggest time, is to just knock Uncle Clyde's out of the park. That's what I gotta do, is absolutely kill at Uncle Clyde's, really, just gotta really knock it out of the park, really do that really well. So, that's a big thing that I'm working on right now. I think yeah, hey, yeah, that was Hugo Ramos. He pretty cool guy. He laughed at one of my newer jokes I told. I think some of the other people were kind of afraid to laugh at it. It was about a more controversial mainstream topic, so I'm kind of glad they chuckled at least a little bit for that one. So, that was pretty cool. So yeah, I know the light's on, so now you can see that, yes, I am just as creepy as when it is in the dark. Yeah, you see that kind of self-deprecating humor I use it, starting to use it a bit too much, but I kind of want to make it a little bit better, I want to make it better so people don't see the ending, they don't see the ending coming a lot of the time. That's what I really want to do. I feel like people can kind of see where my ending's going, my delivery on it, so it's I really want to work on it. Especially because, I performed the set so many times in front of people, so many times in front of them, so what I need to work on right now is really get, just change it up and get something better done. I was going to go to Hooters to do their, get 10 wings, get 10 for free, but at the same time, it's a little bit later in the evening, and I'm committed to this, and I want to wake up earlier for Lyft, because that's when I make a lot of money per day, so that's what I really want to do. So I'm going to be going out there and doing that. And if I do seem a little bit kind of down, it's just because it is frustrating. Sometimes it is really frustrating when you're up there, you're trying out new stuff, and it's always frustrating to find out when things don't work, but you got to get through it in order to know how things get work. Like, you know, I hate bombing, but you got to bomb once in a while, and you got to bomb so you know when it's not working and when it is working. Like, it's just something you got to do. So definitely, unfortunately, it wasn't like the success I wanted. Some of my jokes hit, most of them, a lot of the new ones I tried didn't. So I got to work to improve on that, and I'm just, you know, working right now to try to make things a little bit better. But luckily I did really well on a Lyft, though. I made over $100. I'm still getting rid of the express drive ASAP, so that way I can actually pocket money off of Lyft and Uber, and I can really start fast tracking my career. But in the meantime, you know, I just, you know, wanted to do this little reflection because this is a goal I made to myself. I'm going to reflect every single night and show you what my progress is that I'm doing on this, because this is my dream. This is absolutely what I want to do. I want to do stand-up. I want to go in the entertainment industry, eventually go into film and my own production. And this is, you know, my start. I'm writing my own material. I'm creating, like, you know, my character. I'm telling the story. And this is what I want to do. So I'm glad I'm doing the host thing, but I'm working right now on, like, kind of changing it up a bit because I want to be able to do more for kind of more of a... I want to kind of do more of, like, you know, the vibe that I was writing for. I used to write for Second City. Well, I wrote for a Second City class, basically. I was writing, like, you know, a lot of jokes. I was taking the class. Sorry, I phrased that totally wrong. I was taking the class. I was not the instructor of the class, obviously, but I was taking the class. I was learning how to really write well, and, you know, learning how to write monologues, learning how to finish it. It was one of the best opportunities I got, was to finish and really understand the process, and I gotta come up with jokes faster. I really gotta come up with jokes faster, come up with new material. So I'm always producing, like, you know, new content, especially on the Vegas scene, because people know my stuff. Like, they know what I'm doing. So it's like, I gotta, you know, I just gotta step it up even further, you know, really show what I'm doing. So this was my little vlog. Sorry if it was a little bit down, kind of depressing, but, yeah, you know, you gotta do these reflections so you understand what you did, things to do. I kind of blink and close my eyes a bit when I'm on stage, like when the light's coming in. I got to work on that. My fingers did not twitch as much. I mean, my pinky kind of made a little, but my fingers did not twitch as much when I was on stage, so I was pretty happy about that. Yeah, I have this little twitch thing I do with my hands, so I'm glad that I fixed that up. Well, I hope if anyone watching this is, you know, in a relationship, it's going well. Happy Valentine's Day. You know, if you're single and, you know, you have a good time with someone, happy Valentine's Day. And, you know, even if for whatever reason, you know, if you're celebrating however, I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day and have a happy holiday. I just thank you guys for, you know, keeping up and following. And I definitely hope that you guys have a great night. And I'm gonna try a new open mic tomorrow to really try and knock it out of the park and, like, try to, like, you know, do some new material. All right, well, this has been Chris Waldeck. This is my comedy vlog number 5. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day.